The story begins in the psychiatric department, and usually visiting a shrink is a depressing experience. But not here, because the doctor sitting across from our main character is absolutely gorgeous. We are talking S-tier waifu material. She's got the glasses, the legs, the whole package. She looks at our boy and asks if he's joking. She leans in and asks, "In your eyes, am I a pig too?" Now, any normal guy would be simping right now, but our protagonist, Ye Chuan, he is ice cold. He looks her dead in the eye and says, "That's right, you are a sow." And folks, he isn't trying to be rude, because this is what he actually sees. Boom! In his vision, this beautiful doctor is actually a terrifying, grotesque, anthropomorphic pig wearing lipstick. This is the curse our boy Ye Chuan lives with. While we see a beauty, he sees bacon. But the doctor, or should I say the pig lady, doesn't stop. She starts trying to seduce him. She unbuttons her shirt, trying to give him some fan service. But for Ye Chuan, this is straight up horror material. She tries to convince him he's mentally ill. She pulls out an X-ray and drops a bombshell. She tells him, "Look at your spine. It's curved like a pig's tail." She literally tries to gaslight him into thinking he is turning into a pig. And then comes the scam. She tells him the only solution is expensive surgery to replace his spine with a healthy pig spine. Yeah, right. Our boy realizes right then and there, this isn't a doctor, this is a monster playing with its food. Ye Chuan has heard enough yapping. He stands up, his eyes glowing red with pure menace. He doesn't panic, he doesn't scream, he simply asks, "Can you give me back my spine?" We don't see exactly what happens next, but let's just say the doctor probably regrets trying to scam a guy whose family business is butchering. The scene shifts to a bus. Ye Chuan is sitting there, holding his diagnosis, severe mental illness. He reveals that since he can remember, the whole world has looked like livestock to him. Maybe it's because his parents were pig butchers, or maybe the world is just wrong. Look at this bus. It's not filled with people. To him, it's a slaughterhouse on wheels. Sitting on the bus, Ye Chuan has one final hope. Today is the awakening ceremony. He thinks, maybe, just maybe, when I awaken my profession, this curse will vanish and I'll see humans again. Spoiler alert, he won't. He arrives at the academy and immediately a girl runs up to him. "Bro, Ye Chuan, you're finally here." Now, in any other anime, this is the cute childhood friend moment, but remember our boy's vision? To him, she looks like Peppa Pig on steroids. Most guys would hug her. Ye Chuan, he literally shoves her face away like, "Be gone, pork chop!" The ceremony begins. This is basically a gacha game where you pull for your job. Most people are getting trash common roles, but then one guy pulls a rare tier shadowless bladesman. The crowd goes wild. The principal is shaking his hand, probably planning to recruit him. But then it's our boy's turn. The principal looks at Ye Chuan and thinks, this kid looks mentally unstable, but his base stats are insane. Ye Chuan touches the stone, expecting the worst, and suddenly, boom! Golden light, the rarest color. The principal's eyes pop out. He screams, "Divine tier! This is it! The jackpot! The school is gonna be famous!" But then the text loads. Life-type profession, divine pig butcher. The music stops. The principal freezes. A divine tier butcher? That's like winning the lottery but getting paid in ham. The crowd bursts out laughing. They call it a trash profession. The principal goes from "I'm rich" to "I want a refund" in 2 seconds flat. He calls it the most useless divine ability in history. But while they're laughing, Ye Chuan is reading the fine print. And folks, this is where the Manhwa logic kicks in. Look at his passive skill, Blade of Godslaying. It says, treats all enemies as pigs, and each pig killed grants 1 free attribute point. Do you realize what this means? To him, a dragon isn't a dragon, it's just a pig waiting to be turned into bacon. Ye Chuan smiles. It's not a hero's smile, it's a predator's smile. He realizes being a lunatic isn't so bad after all. Because in his eyes, this world isn't full of people, it's an all-you-can-kill buffet. It is full of pigs. So, our boy just awakened a divine class, but because it's a pig butcher, the whole school treats him like a joke. The principal is literally crying tears of shame. He went from thinking he won the lottery to thinking he stepped in dog poop. And here comes the classic betrayal. The girl who was calling him Brother Yi Chuan 5 seconds ago, watch this. She sees his class is Pig Butcher and immediately switches teams. She walks right over to Wang Jinglong, the S-Class Fire Mage. She probably says something like, "Sorry, Yi Chuan, we are from different worlds now," or "I need to think about my future." Translation, you're broke and he's rich. Does Yi Chuan cry? Does he beg? Nope. In his eyes, he just sees one pig standing next to another pig. He literally says, birds of a feather flock together. To him, she isn't a lost love, she's just side dishes. But of course, every manhwa needs a generic bully. Enter Brother Jinglong. This guy just awakened an S-Class fire talent. He's feeling himself. He thinks he's the main character. He walks up to Yi Chuan ready to flex. To everyone else, Jinglong looks terrifying. But let's look at Yi Chuan's POV. Don't laugh, stay serious. To him, this S-Class mage is just a spicy barbecue pork. Look at him, he's literally a pig roasting itself. Yi Chuan isn't scared, he's getting hungry. Jinglong throws his S-Class fire fist, screaming, "Die!" Yi Chuan, he doesn't block, he doesn't dodge, he throws his own fist right back. It's magic versus muscle. Boom! The two fists collide in midair. You hear that? That is the sound of an S-Class hand shattering. Jinglong screams like a banshee, clutching his broken fingers. Yi Chuan stands there completely unbothered. He looks at this guy like, "Bro, your bones are softer than the pork ribs I chopped this morning." He looks the bully in the eye and drops the coldest line of the day. "I'm a pig butcher. Of course I have strong hands. Makes perfect sense, right?" Bro really just said, "You aren't a warrior, you are groceries. Welcome to the food chain."